What if I told you there's an animal that poops to post, pees like a super soaker, and wears medieval armor like it's on its way to a jousting tournament? Meet the rhino. Part tank, part unicorn, part prehistoric throwback. You're about to discover why this beast is one of the strangest, funniest, and most important animals on the planet. Let's start with the headline feature, the horn. It's not bone. It's not ivory. It's keratin, the same stuff that makes your fingernails and hair. But unlike your sad little toenail, this horn grows continuously, can regrow if broken, and can send you flying into next Tuesday if you're standing in the wrong spot. Unfortunately, that miracle of evolution is also a curse. Rhinos are hunted for their horns, with some people believing they have magical healing powers. Spoiler, they don't. Rhino horn has the same medicinal value as chewing your toenails. Please don't test that at home. But rhinos aren't just walking horns. They've been stomping around Earth for roughly 50 million years. Back then, they shared ancient ground with mammoths, saber-toothed cats, and terrifying prehistoric birds that would have made today's ostriches cry. Through ice ages, mass extinctions, and entire continents shifting around, rhinos barely changed a thing. They looked at evolution and said, "No thanks, we nailed it the first time." And maybe they were right. That hide, not just thick, it's medieval thick. 2 inches of collagen-based armor plating, complete with folds that make them look like they're wearing organic chainmail. Thorns? Claws? Another rhino charging full speed? Doesn't matter. They shake it off and keep stomping. They're living boulders with legs. Now let's get to the gossip. Rhinos have poop-based social media. Yep, dung middens, communal poop piles, act as message boards. Every pile is layered with pheromonal secrets. Who's in the area, who's single, and who really needs to calm down with the territorial drama. It's gross. It's genius. It's basically Facebook, Tinder, and Yelp in one steaming package. And when it comes to food, rhinos are split into 2 very different camps. The white rhino, spoiler, it's not actually white, just a bad Dutch translation of wide, meaning wide, is the lawnmower of the rhino world. Its square mouth is built for grazing grass, turning savannas into something between a golf course and a buffet. Meanwhile, the black rhino is all about browsing. It has a hooked lip like a set of leafy salad tongs, perfect for grabbing twigs, branches, and leafy snacks. Same family, totally different eating styles. It's like comparing a vacuum cleaner to a salad fork. And then there are the oxpeckers. These clingy little birds are basically rhino dermatologists, picking off ticks, dead skin, and sometimes sipping blood for a quick snack. Some say they're helpful. Others say they're freeloaders. Either way, they're the clingy friends rhinos never asked for but can't get rid of. Now, about rhino social life. White rhinos are the extroverts. They hang out in groups adorably called crashes, usually females and calves chilling together like it's Sunday brunch. Black rhinos, total introverts. They don't like anyone. They're grumpy, solitary, and terrifyingly fast. And when I say fast, I mean fast. Despite weighing more than a ton, a black rhino can hit 34 miles per hour. That's faster than Usain Bolt, if Usain Bolt was the size of a pickup truck and hated your safari jeep. Territory is serious business for male rhinos. How do they defend their turf? Pee. But not just normal pee. Reverse pressure urine artillery. They spray backwards up to 16 feet with alarming accuracy. It's not just a border warning, it's a pheromonal resume. Single, territorial, and surprisingly hydrated. Basically, a Tinder profile in mist form. And while the boys are busy peeing their problems away, the females are handling the real work. Rhino pregnancies last a staggering 15 to 16 months. That's about 2 human pregnancies stacked together. The result? 1 calf. But that calf is born at around 140 pounds and can outrun a human within days. No wonder moms don't get much me time. Let's not forget their senses. Yes, rhinos have poor eyesight, but what they lack in vision, they make up for in sound and smell. Their ears swivel like little radar dishes, scanning in all directions. And their noses, super sniffers. They can detect rivals, mates, and yes, even poop posts from miles away. They're not blind blunderers, they're walking surveillance systems. So far, we've got armored tanks, poop messengers, picky eaters, power pissers, and blood-sucking bird sidekicks. Still think rhinos are just fat unicorns? But here's the heavy part. All 5 living species, white, black, Indian, Javan, and Sumatran, are under pressure. Javan and Sumatran rhinos are critically endangered. Their numbers are so low you could fit the entire species into a high school gym and still have room for snacks and a marching band. Fewer than 100 individuals remain for each species. It's not extinction yet, but it's terrifyingly close. And yet, there's hope. The southern white rhino once dropped to just 50 individuals in the early 1900s. That's a dinner party, not a species. But thanks to armed guards, GPS tracking, and conservation efforts, their numbers have bounced back to over 18,000. Proof that saving rhinos is possible. The northern white rhino, however, wasn't so lucky. Today, only 2 females remain. Both are non-breeding, meaning the species is functionally extinct. Scientists are working on cloning and stem cell technology, but right now, hope lives in test tubes and labs. Meanwhile, the Sumatran rhino keeps its mystery alive. It's the smallest species, shaggy and reddish-brown. Basically a prehistoric alpaca hiding in the rainforest. It avoids cameras like it's dodging paparazzi. Studying them is like chasing Bigfoot, except this Bigfoot is real, grumpy, and on the edge of disappearing forever. But let's not forget, rhinos aren't just survivors. They're ecosystem engineers. Their grazing keeps grasslands balanced. Their mud wallows turn into spa resorts for frogs, birds, and bugs. Their very existence shapes the land around them. When a rhino moves, it doesn't just stomp, it landscapes. And if modern rhinos impress you, wait until you hear about their ancestor, Prehistoric. This ancient rhino was the largest land mammal to ever live. It stood 16 feet tall at the shoulder, weighed 20 tons, and had a neck longer than your fishing boat. Imagine a giraffe, a dump truck, and a dinosaur had a baby. That's Prehistoric. No horn needed. Its entire existence was a flex. So let's bring it home. Rhinos are living contradictions. Prehistoric yet modern. Social yet solitary. Armored yet vulnerable. They poop to post, pee to text, and bathe in mud like they're at a luxury spa. They're not just animals. They're legends, survivors, icons. And maybe, with enough care, their story won't end with us. Because if we lose the rhino, we don't just lose an animal. We lose 50 million years of wild, wonderful, horned history.